I was dumb and decided to follow everyone else, which I shouldn't have. I should have, went my own route. My name is Davey Chin. I am 28 and I am a freelance editor, but I also work at Bleacher Report. When I was around 25, I was helping my dad out with our family restaurant, and I did that for like 2 years. Couldn't do that anymore. Long story short, old school and new school like clashing. Basically, I left that and then moved to New York. I'm living with my girlfriend. At that point, I didn't really know what I wanted to do because I was doing the restaurant for so long. I was like, I'm not sure what I want to do. And that's like really hard if you don't know what you want to do, because you apply for these jobs and you're just like, one, I got an interview, great. Two, you don't really want that job. Like if you got it, you'd be like, cool, got a job, right? I was going to these interviews and I was like, that's cool. Got an interview, great. But in my heart I was like, this kind of sucks, man. Like I don't really want to do this job. I was on Craigslist looking for jobs, and then I go towards the TV and media section. And then I'm like, all right, there was a posting about like Asian BuzzFeed and promises of like, yeah, we're gonna make an Asian BuzzFeed in New York and stuff. And I applied and it was like a huge process. It was me and this other kid who got like kind of hired. I guess it was like more like a trial kind of thing. And long story short, the other guy got the job and I didn't. So I was like, damn, that would have been cool, right? Once I didn't get that job, I was like, all right, I kind of like doing this. There's a market for it. And I kind of just went all in and started applying for those jobs, like media jobs. I did freelance for a while, editing random people's videos and stuff, random gigs. This is how I started like with video. My sister was getting married and she didn't have a videographer. So I was like, all right, she recently bought a camera for like vacation and stuff. So I was like, all right, I'll just shoot like whatever. I'll just figure out how to use Premiere and then edit. So that's kind of how I started. Well, my parents were very not traditional like Asian parents, which is good. I wasn't the best student. I didn't really like school. I've always liked the arts. I like to draw. I like to, like paint and whatever. I was pretty good at that, but like I never pursued it when I was younger because, one, like they don't tell you to be an artist. Your friends are all like going to class for like, engineering and like science and stuff. So I always followed suit. I was dumb and decided to follow everyone else, which I shouldn't have. I should have went my own route. So my mom was just like, yeah, you only have one life. You don't want to be that guy who goes to like work every day and then he just hates his job for like 30, 40 years until he like retires or dies earlier or whatever. And that's how you get like heart attacks and like that's how you become unhealthy. Like you hate your life, right? But I feel like a lot of people do that, which is like not good. You should, one, learn the craft. You're not gonna go into a restaurant and be like, hey, I could cook for you. And then they're not gonna hire you if you don't know how to cook, right? Same thing with everything else. You don't even have to be the best. You just need to know what you're doing and people will come to you. That's kind of how you market yourself, right? If you seek people out, you can be like, hey, this is what I can do. If you need someone that can do this, which is what you asked for in your post, then I can help you out, and then it'll snowball from there. I would give it like a year or two of like doing that. What I learned through freelancing is that you can't put all your eggs in one basket, which is kind of why I don't want to go full-time like at this point in my career, because like if you go full-time, you're gonna be working 40 plus hours at minimum, and making like only X amount of salary versus doing other stuff, which is like a lot more fun and you get to go out and like meet a lot more people. Maybe the money's not as good, but at least you get to meet all these cool people and you know what I mean? So it's a lot more meaningful for me. I would tell myself when I was 18 to figure out what you want to do, which is pretty much what everyone always tells you since like you're a little kid, right? Like, what do you want to do? It's like, I don't know. This is how you figure out what you want to do. What do you like to do? And just do that. But sleeping and like playing video games, that might work, but like sleeping doesn't count. And if you like playing video games, figure out how to get a job playing video games or like making video games, or if you like watching movies like I did, figure out how to, shoot movies or make movies. That way you'll be a lot happier, even if the money's not there, but you'll be much happier and you won't be working like a crappy job or like a really nice job, but you're not happy. And at the end of the day is you just want to be happy. 10 years. Hopefully I would be making movies in either China or, LA, like editing, like feature film editing. I have no clue. Just do what makes you happy. Not knowing what you want to do is like very bad, in like for young people at least. At least for me, I was like lost. So kind of now I'm trying to pave a road where I can be happy and do what I want. I think that's basically what you want to do in life, right? As long as you have your health, you'll be good. Like money and like, fame and all that stuff, it's whatever. You could always make money. Money will always be there. Your life and your like health and whatever. You only get one of those. Yeah, just do what makes you happy. I don't know. See, I was having this conversation with someone on set the other day. He worked at Complex, so he worked there for like 3 years as a photographer. He told me, he was like, the money's good, but like the hours that you put into that totally skew you away from like doing other things that you really want to do. It's always a give and take. It's give and take. They're pretty much taking away your freedom, but they're giving you a lot of money, so it's how you juggle it. If you can make more money freelance, then hell no, right? Why the hell would you do that? You would never do that. So I would have to think a lot about that. Follow your dreams. Life is too short to just work and die. You want to do something you want to do, so do it.